Look at these plants though. I mean, some of these are really, really nice. Check that out. That is nice. I had to get a new UV. It needs to go right there. Yeah, this ain't good. All the pigs. It is a wet, wet morning here. And as you can see, our pig pond that we made, it's working. And it's actually doing its job. We dug a giant hole so that when it rained, we'd have a pond for the pigs, right? What is going on, crows? Welcome back to another video. Hello, ducks. Your enclosure is absolutely flooded. Crazy. It killed all the grass. Here we go. What in the hell is the freaking fountain doing? What is that? Pigs over there got water and food. Pigs over there got water and food. Goats, good. Everyone on the farm is great this morning. Straight solo trip to the fish store real quick. Gotta get some plants to connect to the wood. I need plants like this. Very large plant. Buy one, get the second 50%. They only have one. Oh my gosh, the deal is useless. We'll get this one. Well, maybe that counts. Now there's a second one, large. I need a cart. Now there's gonna be a lot of fish commotion inside. There's gonna be a lot of fish commotion inside this pond, so I am gonna stick with artificial plants for that reason. And if live die, then you have no plants to get a rebuy. Artificial, drilled into the wood. You'll see it in just a second. Dang, if you have a big tank, that is a freaking cool piece right there. All right, I got all the plants we need. At least I think. I got kicked out of there. We filmed like 100 times in there before. Never had a problem. I guess it's just if a Karen's around, huh? Let's go home. Yeah. I had to get a new UV. At the store, I literally asked the guy, I said, which one should I buy? The $900 one or the $1,800 one? And he's like, I'd go with the $1,800, it's worth the investment. And I said, I'm gonna go with the $900, spend the less money because I had already dropped like 3 grand. Little did I know, I should have bought the other one because I ended up just spending the $1,800 anyway. I had to go back, return that one and pay the difference. And now I got the even better one because the other one broke right away. Literally one day, bulb broke, things broke. EV110 piece of garbage, that's what that was. Anyway, this one is supposed to be a lot better, and it's time to hook this up. So I gotta be really careful with the bulbs and these glass sleeves that are in here. Yeah, we're gonna set this up real quick. The new UV, we have to read plumb in the back, so that'll also require us cutting PVCs and hopefully everything goes smoothly. We'll see how that goes. There's our bulb. We gotta be very, very careful. Makes me feel good that I did one because now I know how to do the other. We got one more bulb to hopefully not break. Wish me luck. And now both bulbs are plugged in so much easier than the other ones. Quite literally worth the $900 difference. That's how easy it was. The other one was a pain in the butt. I didn't even film it last video. Now that that's done, it needs to go right there. So I gotta cut here and cut here. Ignore all coupling fixes. What do they say? Do it right the first time and you won't ever have to do it again. Correct. What have I not learned about that? Come on, Paul. Almost 22 years old on the 19th of December. 21 years old and I still haven't learned that? I should flick myself in the chin for that. We are gonna have a lot of flooding here in a second. When I cut this tube, it's gonna be game on. Pretty solid if you ask me. All right, it's time to do more PVC gluing. Stuff smells amazing. Thankfully I closed the lid, so a day later this stuff's still good if you make sure you really tighten those lids. Let it dry. This is 10 times better of a UV. How many times can I say it? So much better. After a day and a half of working on this whole situation, we had to go back to the store today, swap them out. Like I had said, we got the UV that is fully actually set up and ready to go, and this one's apparently better than the other one, so where that works out. Let me show you. Right there, that's the new UV. So the water essentially gets pumped in through the filter and on the way out back into the pond, it is gonna have to run through these UV lights right here, both these light bulbs and out the other side. Now we just hope for no leaks where we just did this work. We are all good. You need a UV on every pond. regardless, inside, outside, every pond. We should probably let the glue sit a little bit, then we're gonna plug the filter in, and then once we plug the filter in, we can actually test if the UV lights work. You don't wanna ever turn the UV lights on unless there's water flowing through the UVs at all times. And now tomorrow, the handle just broke off of the bag. Tomorrow morning will be when we do the structure on the inside of this pond. Step by step, day by day. You guys are watching it all fall into play. And at the very end, once the pond is fully set up and all the fish are in it, I'm gonna do a full recap video, I believe. At least that's what I wanna do, from start to finish of this pond. I mean, I have footage that I haven't even showed at all on YouTube yet of when the guy was literally hanging plastic to fiberglass this thing together. So, got a lot of cool footage for you to still see. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Lit up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now we're talking, boys and girls, now we're talking. UVs are glowing, which means they're working. They're clearing this water up a little bit better than it has been. Flow is flowing. Very amazingly well. This thing is just flowing so well. Great circulation, great oxygen. Looks amazing back here. Looks really, really good. There's literally gonna be stairs right here and a deck going over the pond with like vines on the deck and all that stuff. Because this is what I call it, the Amazon corner. This entire thing is all gonna be Amazon themed. Deck flooring, a nice wooden wall around this AC unit so you don't see any of that. An artificial tree coming out of the ground right here. Another artificial tree over there with branches hanging over. I literally already paid for the trees. They're coming, they're on the way. It's a no doubt type of thing. We're doing it. But as of tomorrow, this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, there's gonna be a deck right there and maybe even get onto the deck flooring, depending on how much time Hector has. I'll keep you updated every step of the way. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. Regardless, tonight we have got the UV, and that was my main goal for the night, was to get this all set up. No leaks, we're good to go. I will see you in the morning though when we do all the scaping side of everything. Yeah, this ain't good. Well, oh my goodness. Can you tell I just woke up? We have all the fake plants right here that we're just gonna drill onto it essentially like that, without this thing. And then it'll have a bunch of greenery on it, and then we can pick it up and put it into here. Only problem is, as of this morning, now a couple days after we filled this pond up, I believe it's doing one of its little dirty cycle things. The water's, you can't see. This is why we didn't put the fish in right away.
It didn't look like this though. Like
no, it did not.
It was way better when we first filled it up.
You could see, like, when we first filled it up, it had just that yellow tint. You could see, like, the pipes back there, the filter. You can't see jack. What does your hand look like in front of it now?
Look, bro.
Yeah.
Not nearly what it looked like before.
Yeah. So always something. I just plugged in the UV last night. That's supposed to clear the water up a little bit. So I guess in a way, Cuffaros, this is bad news, but good news at the same time. The bad news of this is the water is black, and I didn't just spend all this money and do all this work and time, planning, all this stuff so that we couldn't see a fish in the pond, right? Of course. I see comments like this, and I agree. So the plan is, I need to hire a truck of water. I'm gonna have to drain this entire pond and hire a truck to come bring fresh water, clear water, not well water like my house has, and refill this entire thing. It'll actually fill quicker and it will be clear this time. So I gotta do that. This is just not cutting it. I'm not doing it. Yesterday when we had made last video, it had no darkness to it. It was very clear, it just had that tint. You could still see everything. Now, no. You can't see, I mean, you literally can't see anything with the amount of tannins in this water. It's horrible. The well water here is so bad. The fact that I even, thankfully I have a filter on my shower head, but the fact that I even shower in this type of water is nasty. You know, up north, I have family in New York, and you could quite literally drink the water that comes out of their faucets. Well, this is Florida for you. It's not like that. So just know, Cuffaros, it's a little hiccup in the road, but I am going to call a water truck, and that I'll have here ASAP. This weekend, the following week, as soon as I possibly can, because I do want to get these fish into the pond by the end of the month. Look at these plants though. I mean, some of these are really, really nice. Artificial, but these big ones at the bottom, yeah, like look at that. Have that right there, have that one right there, and then we'll just drill it all in, and that'll be a full structure. And you'll be able to see this, I promise you, you will. I know right now the water might be, but you will be able to see this through the windows at some point. Although the goal is to keep this tint because it is the Amazon corner, and we do want that little bit of darker tint like brackish water, because the arowana, the paku, all that stuff, that river theme, you know what I'm saying? We've got to drill. Boom. Check that out.
That is nice.
Oh yeah. This one's massive. And then look, this little hole. Wow. That's in that baby gill. Woo! Woo! It's actually a really smart idea. I mean, I think we put this one like right here. Separate, separate, separate. Ah!
My God.
Jiminy crickets, that was hard. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, looks like it's grown out of it. That is good.
Structure is complete for a 5,500 gallon. I do at some point later down the road, maybe want to get a couple rocks from the side yard and clean them off and put them in there and make like a cool cave. Plants don't really show their full potential when they're sitting here slunched over like that, but at some point when they get in the water and they're sitting flat like this, they're gonna all come up and obviously stay high, and this is gonna look absolutely amazing. Typically I wouldn't give myself too much credit, but this is really smart.
So, I'm sorry.
A little chilly. Just a little chilly. It's just so dope. Oh, that's gonna take a lot of weight. So I'll outro the video here over at the Mata tank. We have a new pet that lives on land / water. He's gone. Cornelius is gone, Brendan.
No, he's not. No, don't do that. Don't play those stupid games.
Oh, there he is.
Cornelius.
He's in the corner.
Oh, yes, I told you he loves this corner.
Cornelius is a big bullfrog. We rescued him at the food market. Cornelius, show me your swimming skills. There he is. Look at that. A bullfrog. And he's been in here for like 2 days. He actually spends a lot of the time up there on the marshland, but he does have the water if he wants to go in. Brendan made a video buying that thing at an Asian food market. Someone's gonna eat that. How do you look at that in the face and say, I'm gonna eat the hell out of you?
I would eat that.
His name is Cornelius. So
he
welcome.
Looks so good. He's just sitting there.
He's such a stud. Welcome Cornelius to the family. Thing jumps like 6 feet. It could be on the couch before we know it. We'll find a bullfrog somewhere.
No, stop. Paul, stop.
Imagine that. You're just sleeping in here one day. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. Unfortunately, the water is brown. My next goal for this pond before the fish transfer, hopefully we'll get the fish in by the end of the month, is to get the water clear. And I'm gonna let the UV thing do its thing, make a phone call to a truck of water. Nice, just fill this thing up once and then that's it, you know?
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss any of that. Smash that like button, and I'll see you on Monday, where Vlogmas will continue. Peace!